morning, gentlemen. Welcome to week 7. This is a special week for us because it is the week in which we have the celebrations for the 75th anniversary of VE Day. And I know you gentlemen will be able to remember the actual original Victory in Europe Day. It will be interesting to garner some of your memories of that at some point. Right. I've done my bit for red, white and blue. White hair, platinum blonde, blue top and red sort of stoley thing. But just to warn you, the red stoley thing will probably be thrown off at some point fairly early on because the feathery bits itch my nose and make me want to cough as I'm singing. But it will only be the red stoley bit that's thrown off, I can assure you. Right, a few things to say to you. The first thing is, before each song, I'm just going to give a key. I will just say this piece of music is in XYZ key. It won't obviously be XYZ, it will be G, C, D. For those of you who are a little bit musically minded, if you've got an instrument at home that you'd like to pick up and play, that will give you hopefully the clue that you need to be able to be playing it in the same key as me. I will endeavour not to forget that at the beginning of each key. And in future, I will write the key on the words that are coming from Tracy. This week, the songs are exactly the same as the ones we had from Tracy, with the addition of 2 extra Second World War songs, Kiss Me Goodnight Sergeant Major and Run Rabbit Run, at the end. So they are exactly the same as last week. So you'll need your words from last week with the 2 additional ones that Tracy will have sent for this week. The 2 additional ones have got the key on for people for whom that is going to be useful. The other thing just to say to you is, once we start singing today, we'll probably go straight through fairly quickly so that you can use this same video on Friday afternoon. Friday is VE Day celebrations, and there's a national programme set out for the country, starting, I believe, at 9 o'clock in the morning with the original speech that Churchill gave, and culminating at 9 o'clock that night with the Queen addressing us again. And there are different things that they suggest you can do during the day. At 4 o'clock, the suggestion is, so there has been a bit of debate about what time should we have tea. Well, I think it would be appropriate to have our tea parties at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, because that's when the nation is going to be doing it. Clearly, we can't have street parties anymore, so it is just going to be a cup of tea and cake in your garden with either whoever you've been isolating with over the last 6-7 weeks, or if you can keep that distance, from neighbours, but that's down to you. It's not down to me to tell you how to do that. Pictures of you eating cake and drinking tea in your garden would be absolutely fantastic, because they can be collated and put together and put on the Blind Veterans website or the Facebook page and used, to give people enjoyment, really. So I'm just going to throw off this because it's making me hot as well as making my face itch. The other thing is, I do just have to say it is somebody's birthday on the 9th of May, one of our members. It's you, Cyril. So we're going to start we're just going to start with some little warm-ups, then we'll sing happy birthday to Cyril. And your memories, particularly Cyril, would be interesting because your birthday is the day after VE Day. So your memories of that birthday, 75 years ago, when clearly you'd have only been about 3, will be really interesting. I'm not going to disclose how old you are, if I even know, but your memories of that birthday for you that year would be very interesting, because I'm guessing, although VE Day was the 8th of May, that I'm sure it went on for many hours, many days afterwards, and the celebration and the sort of sense of euphoria, really. So we'll just warm up by finding a note. Just get the tips of your fingers and just lightly tap them over the top of your chest. Find your collarbones, and very, very, very lightly, just over where you're very lightly, where your Adam's apple is, where your voice is going to come from. Then just take them round your jawbone, just above your ears, behind where your glasses are, if you're wearing glasses. Make your hearing aids whistle a bit, perhaps. Just to remind ourselves that the high notes are going to come from where we are now, this part of our head, and the low notes are going to come from down in the Adam's apple a bit more. And all of the notes are going to be pushed up by breath that's coming from our belly. So deep breath in now, and out it goes. Lovely. A note to hum. I'm going to hum it there. If you want to hum it there, that's absolutely fine. It's the same note, it's just an octave's difference between them. And a hum when I click open your mouth. And off it comes. Another one. And off it comes. Another one with a la this time. La. That was a bit weak from me. You get the general idea. Okay, happy birthday to Cyril first, and then I'm going to go straight through these songs without much preamble between them. You'll be pleased to hear. So that if you want to put the video on at around about 7 minutes on Friday afternoon, you will just get the singing and you'll miss all this bit. Okay, Cyril. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Cyril. Happy birthday to you. And perhaps we can raise a glass to you when we can see you again, Cyril. Right, we are going to start with Sing As We Go, good old Gracie Fields, key of G. Here we go, 4/5, ready, and. Sing as we go and let the world go by, singing a song we'll march along the highway. Say goodbye to sorrow, there's always tomorrow to think of today. Sing as we go, although the skies are grey. Beggar or king, you've got to sing a glad tune, a song and a smile, making life worthwhile. So sing as we go along, sing as we go and let the world go by, singing a song we'll march along the highway. Say goodbye to sorrow, there's always tomorrow to think of today. Sing as we go, although the skies are grey. Beggar or king, you've got to sing a glad tune, a song and a smile, making life worthwhile. So sing as we go along. Good. Straight into You'll Never Walk Alone, key of G again. When you walk through a storm, hold your head up high and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of the storm is a golden sky and the sweet silver song of the lark. Walk on through the wind, walk on through the rain, though your dreams be tossed and blown. Walk on with hope in your heart, and you'll never walk alone. You'll never walk alone. Good. Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Sometimes perhaps best thought of as Judy Garland, but it is actually Vera Lynn, key of C. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dream dreams that I dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me, somewhere over the rainbow. Bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why oh why can't I? And keeping on the bluebirds theme, bluebirds over the white cliffs of Dover, key of G. I'm going to sing Where the Shepherd Will Tend His Sheep, the Valley Will Bloom Again, and I'm going to leave that blank for you to put in either Jimmy or Johnny, key of G. There'll be bluebirds over the white cliffs of Dover tomorrow, just you wait and see. There'll be love and laughter and peace ever after tomorrow, when the world is free. The shepherd will tend his sheep, the valley will bloom again, and will go to sleep in his own little room again. There'll be bluebirds over the white cliffs of Dover tomorrow, just you wait and see. There'll be bluebirds over the white cliffs of Dover tomorrow, just you wait and see. There'll be love and laughter and peace ever after tomorrow, when the world is free. The shepherd will tend his sheep, the valley will bloom again, and will go to sleep in his own little room again. There'll be bluebirds over the white cliffs of Dover tomorrow, just you wait and see. Lovely. Typically Violin, isn't it? And in the key of D, another Violin. We've got the whole lot of it. A Nightingale Sang in Berkeley Square, key of D. And this really is one that if you can find the lower octaves, it would probably serve your male voices better. Hopefully you may have some wives and partners, some female voices singing with you, which would be nice. When true lovers meet in Mayfair, so the legends tell, songbirds sing, winter turns to spring. Every winding street in Mayfair falls beneath the spell. I know such enchantment can be, 'cause it happened one evening to me. That certain night, the night we met, there was magic abroad in the air. There were angels dining at the Ritz, and a nightingale sang in Berkeley Square. I may be right, I may be wrong, but I'm perfectly willing to swear that when you turned and smiled at me, a nightingale sang in Berkeley Square. dancing cheek to cheek when a nightingale sang in Berkeley Square. When dawn came stealing up so gold and blue to interrupt our rendezvous, I still remember how you smiled and said, was that a dream or was it true? Our homeward step was just as light as the tap dancing feet of a stair, and like an echo far away, a nightingale sang in Berkeley Square. I know 'cause I was there that night in Berkeley Square. Wonderful sing, isn't it? This next one's a really good sing as well. I'll be seeing you in all the old familiar places, in the key of C, this one. I'll be seeing you in all the old familiar places that this heart of mine embraces all day through. In that small cafe, the park, across the way, the children's carousel, the chestnut tree, the wishing well. I'll be seeing you in every lovely summer's day, in everything that's light and gay. I'll always think of you that way. I'll find you in the morning sun, and when the night is new, I'll be looking at the moon, but I'll be seeing you. I'll be seeing you in all the old familiar places that this heart of mine embraces all day through. In that small cafe, the park, across the way, the children's carousel, the chestnut tree, the wishing well. I'll be seeing you in every lovely summer's day, in everything that's bright and gay. I'll always think of you that way. I'll find you in the morning sun, and when the night is new, I'll be looking at the moon, but I'll be seeing you. Lovely. Right, Lily Marlene. I like Lily Marlene because it kind of is a bit more inclusive and sort of international, isn't it? And it has been sung in German as well sometimes. We've just got one verse because otherwise it becomes a bit wordy for us. But let's sing the first verse twice, shall we? Underneath the lamplight by the garden gate, darling, I remember the way you used to wait. 'Twas there that you whispered tenderly that you loved me. You'll always be my lily of the lamplight, my own Lily Marlene. Sorry for those of you who are playing, I didn't declare a key. This is the key of C. Underneath the lamplight by the barricade, darling, I remember the way you used to wait. 'Twas there that you whispered tenderly that you love me. You'll always be my lily of the lamplight, my own Lily Marlene. Very good. Good. Okay, the red, white and blue theme, there'll always be in England. And as you know, I've been trying to show this for some weeks, but this is Vera. Key of D for those of you who are playing. There'll always be an England, while there's a country lane, wherever there's a cottage small beside a field of grain. There'll always be an England where there's a busy street, wherever there's a turning wheel, a million marching feet. Red, white and blue, what does it mean to you? Surely you're proud, shout it aloud, Britain's awake. The Empire too, we can depend on you. Freedom remains, these are the chains, nothing can break. There'll always be an England, and England shall be free. If England means as much to you as England means to me. Lovely. And then our two new ones, specially popped in for Second World War. One is Run Rabbit Run. I'm just trying to arrange my music so that it doesn't land all over the floor when I turn the page. It's Run Rabbit Run Rabbit Run Run Run, which I'm sure would not be strange to you guys. On the farm every Friday, on the farm is Rabbit Pie Day. So every Friday that ever comes along, I get up early and sing this little song. Run, rabbit, run, rabbit, run, run, run. Run, rabbit, run, rabbit, run, run, run. Bang, 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 bang goes the farmer's gun. Run, rabbit, run, rabbit, run, run, run. Run, rabbit, run, rabbit, run, run, run. Don't give the farmer his fun, fun, fun. He'll get by without his rabbit pie. So run, rabbit, run, rabbit, run, run, run. Key of C. Run, rabbit, run, rabbit, run, run, run. Run, rabbit, run, rabbit, run, run, run. Bang, 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 bang goes the farmer's gun. Run, rabbit, run, rabbit, run, run, run. Run, rabbit, run, rabbit, run, run, run. Don't give the farmer his fun, fun, fun. He'll get by without his rabbit pie. So run, rabbit, run, rabbit, run, run, run. Worth doing again, I think, that one, isn't it? Key of C, for those for whom that is useful. On the farm every Friday, on the farm is Rabbit Pie Day. So every Friday that ever comes along, I will get up early and sing this little song. Run, rabbit, run, rabbit, run, run, run. Run, rabbit, run, rabbit, run, run, run. Bang, 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 bang goes the farmer's gun. Run, rabbit, run, rabbit, run, run, run. Run, rabbit, run, rabbit, run, run, run. Don't give the farmer his fun, fun, fun. He'll get by without his rabbit pie. So run, rabbit, run, rabbit, run, run, run. Words aren't too hard in that one anyway, are they? As I say, I guess probably you chaps are fairly familiar with that one. As I guess you chaps are probably fairly familiar with Kiss Me Goodnight, Sergeant Major. Key of C again. Private Jones came in one night, full of cheer and very bright. He'd been out all day upon the spree. He bumped into Sergeant Smeck, put his arms around his neck. In his ear he whispered tenderly, and then it's Kiss Me Goodnight, Sergeant Major. Private Jones came in one night, full of cheer and very bright. He'd been out all day upon the spree. He bumped into Sergeant Smeck, put his arms around his neck. In his ear he whispered tenderly, kiss me goodnight, Sergeant Major. Tuck me in my little wooden bed. We all love you, Sergeant Major. When we hear you calling, show our leg. believe it, chaps, but I didn't know that one. But I like that one. It's got a bit of rhythm and a bit of go, hasn't it? Okay. And we'll finish with We'll Meet Again. This is the key of G for those for whom it's significant. We'll meet again, don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. Keep smiling through, just like you always do, when the blue skies drive the dark clouds far away. So won't you please say hello to the folks that I know, tell them I won't be long. They'll be happy to know that as you saw me go, I was singing this song. We'll meet again, don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. We'll meet again, don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. Keep smiling through, just like you always do, till the blue skies drive the dark clouds far away. So won't you please say hello to the folks that I know, tell them I won't be long. They'll be happy to know that as you saw me go, I was singing this song. Oh, we'll meet again, don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. And I did hear a version of that went, we'll sing again, we'll sing again, that one singing group had done. So if you felt like substituting the word meet for we'll sing again, that might be quite nice for you. So I hope you've had a good day. I hope that it's brought back memories that you can cope with, gentlemen. And we will meet again some sunny day. Well, it might be raining, who knows. But enjoy the rest of the weekend, particularly you, Cyril. I will see you next week. Bye-bye all. Take care. Bye.